Hello everyone, Malphite here, and today another paint video. This time people were telling me, you can add text in paint, and I said, yeah, but I like to write it with my mouse, with my hand, but okay, today we're gonna try to do it faster with adding text, and we see how it goes, and you can criticize me in the comments about something else this time, so it's fine. I'm going to remind you, if you're new here, subscribe. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers as soon as possible. So now back into the video. So these are the 8 teams confirmed. We got this confirmed officially, I think, first time by Sheep Esports. So we have the 6 teams remaining from the LCS: 100 Thieves, Cloud9, Dignitas, FlyQuest, Shopify Rebellion, and Team Liquid. Then we have a team that is joining this Northern Conference in Americas. So there will be 2 conferences in Americas. This is the Northern one. The Southern one is not yet confirmed. So Movistar are 7. And then we have Disguised coming from the NACL. And this is basically the team that Riot decided to pick. And I'm very, very excited about this one because this is obviously the organization of Disguised Toast. And so that is something that is very exciting. I've been, paying attention to this organization, also one of my favorite creators, and so I'm very excited about this. In today's video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to predict as many players as possible. Some of them are already leaked, some of them are confirmed, but I'll go ahead and I'll try to get as many as possible. So let's start with 100 Thieves. I think on 100 Thieves officially, we have only River confirmed. So I'm going to write River. Wait, do I need to click away? Okay, River. And maybe I should do it bold. Well, I don't know. All right. This video should be titled "A Person is Learning How to Add Text to Paint." Okay, I definitely think they're going to keep Sniper. He's one of the best. Rookies in the scene, and so I think they are definitely going to keep Sniper, and they are definitely going to keep Quid. We already heard some news that they tried to get Jojo, and Quid would be playing AD because they probably cannot get a good AD. So maybe they try to get a different player to play AD for them. But so I don't know if they're going to keep him on the mid lane or on the AD position or whatever. But I think these are the 3 players that they are going to keep for sure. For AD and support, this can be anything. And so I cannot predict this. Moving on to Cloud9, I think we have Loki confirmed for the mid lane. So I'm going to write Loki here. And we have Sven. If I'm correct, not X. We have Sven confirmed for the bot lane. And I think what Cloud9 is going to do is they're going to keep their players. So we're going to see Blabber. We are going to see Vulcan. There's no reason for this team to basically try to make a change. Oh man, what? Just gonna move this. No, not like that. Okay, whatever. Vulcan is going to stay here. You have to forgive me. Now Dignitas. We don't know anything about this roster, so for now I'm going to skip it. I'm gonna go to FlyQuest now, and they're definitely keeping Inspired, and they're definitely keeping their other players. So Quad, they're keeping Masu. I mean, this is not yet confirmed, right? We have no confirmation of this happening, but assuming how their Worlds run went, I would assume that they are keeping all the players. Now, as for Bwipo, we heard that they offered the top lane position to Jojopion. He refused because he wanted to play mid lane and not top lane. But this means that they were actually willing to get rid of Bwipo or like change Bwipo for some other player. And so, they still have, I think, an import position left, given that Inspired counts as he's a resident now, right? So Bwipo is an import. So, you could switch Bwipo for some other import. I do not know. But I think, given that it did not go through, I think they're going to keep Bwipo. I don't think they want to change him for someone else. Maybe like Summit, right? Because Movistar R7 is actually gonna go with Licorice instead of Summit from the Dignitas, right? They're picking up from Dignitas, they're getting Licorice, and we also know that they are keeping Odi. And so also now that the region is becoming Americas, getting someone from the LLA or CBLOL is actually not an import. So we're going to see some very interesting rosters actually. And here we're going to see Lions. Or Lions, or I don't know how should I say this. So mid lane and bot lane are probably going to be different. Although I think it's like their best players, really. Keen was really good, I think. Also, Summit was really good. So I don't know why you would replace these players. I mean, maybe Summit is going back to LCK or something. I don't know. Or like to a different team in the LCS, possibly. But yeah, mid lane, bot lane, so far, I'm not going to touch it. And then maybe I'll get back to it. We'll see. Shopify. Shopify. So we know that Fudge is going here, right? It's Fudge in the top lane. Let me put him there. We know Contracts is in the jungle. We know Niski has been leaked as their mid laner. This still might not be true, but this has been leaked, right? And the league was so far right. And we know Bivoy is staying with them. We know Zeyzal is not going to be their support because Zeyzal is taking a break. So there's going to be someone else. Some LLA support. Most likely, it seems like it's going to be Ackerman. But this is not yet confirmed. But this is kind of how it looks so far. Then Team Liquid. I'm going to write down the players that I think are definitely staying. Yon has been getting better as the AD carry. Core is the best support in their region still after so many years. Impact is such a solid top lane, right? Like their Impact Core duo is very good. Yon. And now the jungle and mid, I think they're going to keep APA. And then jungle, you could run it back, you could change it, but for now I'm gonna just predict that they are going to run it back. Although you could have a change in the jungle for sure, but I think this roster works very well together as a mesh of players, and also, I think running it back is definitely a solid idea for this roster. Now Dignitas, I think I was trying to predict this roster, but I'm not too sure anymore. There are many players that you could actually get. There's, oh man, it's crazy actually. I know who. So Licorice obviously is not going to be continuing in the top lane. Jensen is not going to be continuing in the mid lane most likely. Sven is not going to be continuing in the AD carry position. And so yeah, you have Isles, you have Spica, But there are so many other players that you can actually get also for Disguised. Yeah, so what I think actually is that you can get SRTTY, but I think you could also say the same about Disguised. So if this guy is not coming to Dignitas, he's probably coming to Disguised. But Disguised have already a very good top laner. Tenacity, he's been kind of slept on, but I think that is like the one player you can actually keep from your roster. Then when it comes to jungle, I actually think Spica is still good. So if they're already like on your team, you can keep them. But to be fair, maybe I should like do like a yellow thingy here. That these things, unlike the rest, these are pure speculation. Like these things I'm pretty confident about, the stuff that's outside the yellow part. But what I'm doing now in the yellow sector, this is a pure speculation. For Disguised, I would say oh shit, it's still yellow. So Exew or Yuji, it's really good. For mid lane, I would say there's still Insanity, and here I would say you can get Toasty. Not getting Toasty in a Disguised Toast team would be a crime. And so I think Toasty is the number one choice you should go for. So yeah, probably Toasty. There are some other good mid laners in the NACL. Also now you can go and look in the LLA. Like Keen was pretty good, right, from Movistar. Or you could go and you could look in the like there's still Palafox, right? Or you could go and you could check out I don't know, the CBLOL and whatnot. But I think the young players, they are very, very good. So for example, Yuji, Toasty, Tenacity, SRTTY, like building a roster of these players, I think is a very, very good idea for teams like Dignitas and Disguised, you know, for these teams, these nuts, and the AD carries, tough. That's tough. I mean, there's still someone like FBI, but he's pretty, like, I don't want to say like washed, but you know. I think like rookie AD carries like Scary Jerry could be an opportunity. I'm just gonna write FBI here because I don't know, he's still in the league. But yeah, this is like when I write Scary Jerry, basically what I mean is like any good AD carry from the NACL, right? So maybe even keep Minui, maybe keep Young, and like, you know, the young players basically. And I think Isles here. And for the support, you can keep Poom. You can get Winsome. You could even get like Zico. But yeah, something like this basically. This is just like a speculation, right? I already said it. These players are interchangeable and whatnot. There's also other players that are mentioned like Palafox. So many players from NACL. I can make a separate video about that, discussing all the players, all the possibilities, if you want. If not, this is so far what we have. So basically, LCS almost locked in. We don't know the mid and AD for R7. We do not know the bot lane for 100 Thieves. And then obviously we have no clue about Dignitas and Disguised. But other than that, 4 teams completely locked, 2 teams partially locked, and 2 teams completely random. So it's going to be very exciting. I'm already rambling for quite some time, so I'm just going to remind you once again, if you have not yet subscribed, please do so. Hit the like. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about these changes? If I'm right, if I'm wrong, if you like it or not, let me know everything, and I'll try to reply to every single one of you. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.